They mistake your humility for hesitation. They mistake your silence for submission. They mistake your kindness for weakness. But what they fail to realize is that meekness is not weakness, it's controlled power. The chosen don't move impulsively, don't act out of insecurity, and don't prove themselves to people beneath their calling. In today's episode, we're setting the record straight. Why being meek is one of the strongest traits a person can have, why people misunderstand it, and how to walk in your power without letting anyone take advantage of it. Welcome to Quiet and Relentless, the podcast where the chosen stand firm, the empathic see through deception, and the unshakable refuse to move without divine direction. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest misconceptions people have about those who carry true strength, the idea that meekness equals weakness. They think because you don't respond to every insult, every setup, every little power play, that you're passive. But what they don't understand is that true power doesn't have to announce itself. The loudest one in the room is often the weakest, the one moving in silence, staying patient, observing everything. That's the real threat. Let's get into why the meek will always outlast the loud, the arrogant, and the manipulative, and how you can stand in that power without letting anyone take advantage of your humility. 4 reasons why the meek are actually the strongest one. They have self control. Weak people act on impulse. They react to everything. They can't handle discomfort and they lash out when they feel threatened. Meek individuals move with intention. They don't waste energy on meaningless battles. 2, they know their power doesn't need validation. Some people scream for attention, demand respect, and seek approval from everyone around them. The meek understand that true power is silent. It's felt, not performed. 3, they are strategic, not reckless. Instead of making emotional decisions, they observe, analyze, and move wisely. This makes them unstoppable in the long run because they don't waste energy on petty distractions. 4, they let divine timing work for them. The meek trust the process, while weak minded people try to control everything out of fear. Their patience is not passivity, it's confidence in something greater than themselves. Before I get into the 4 tips, please hit that subscribe button to help build my podcast community. Subscribing to my podcast allows me to get more free time to create awesome podcasts for the chosen, empathic, and the unshakable. Here are the 4 tips to stand firm in your meekness without being taken advantage of. 1, move in silence, but set boundaries loudly. People mistake your humility for weakness until you remind them where the line is. Don't over explain, just enforce. 2, pick your battles, but never back down. Brand from what matters. You don't have to respond to every insult, but you do have to stand firm when it's necessary. Let your silence be your answer until it's time to speak. And when you do, make sure it's final. 3, let people think they're winning. They'll expose themselves in time. People will try to undermine you, but give them enough space and they'll expose themselves. Patience is a weapon. Use it wisely. 4, stay humble, but never dim your power. Being meek doesn't mean shrinking for other people's comfort. Walk in your full authority, knowing the strongest ones never have to prove it. Never confuse silence for surrender. Never confuse patience for passivity. Never confuse humility for helplessness. The meek are not weak. We are calculated. We are powerful. And we know exactly when to strike. Stay quiet when needed. Stay relentless in your purpose. And watch how the ones who underestimated you have to double back in confusion. This is quiet and relentless, where the chosen move with wisdom, not desperation. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.